Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candemina every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth at both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers. And today we do have quite like a series of very interesting topics lined up for you today. And especially with Taliwali Mami, discussing about Shah Rukh Khan and why she has a sort of a quarrel with Shah Rukh Khan. As well as we'll be taking a look at the horrific murder case, especially which is trending right now, in which this Aftab killed Shraddha, right? And so let's go for the quotation for today.
Yeah.
Even God blesses only those who are contemplative, intelligent, and protectors of the weak. So it's a quotation from Rig Veda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Here what I would like to tell you is that, see, many a time I've been asked that why do you help people? When you are wasting your time, you can put that into something useful, something that will benefit yourself. But actually, the more you help people, the more get this good feeling. See, it's just like when you go to the gym or you do a yoga workout or you do some walking. The serotonin makes you feel very good. It's the same way. Whenever you help weak people or people who need your help, you feel very good after that. So the more you do that, God blesses you more, and you will see that God blesses people who give, who share, and who help other people. So this is very important, friends. If you get if you get any opportunity to help any weak people, do that, and do that selflessly without expecting anything in return. Because see, this life has been given to us by God. Our character is given to us by God. Let us also do something in return, and make ourselves useful to society. Yes,
yes.
Jay.
So let's welcome each and everyone. Hi, Ruhi, Supriya, Gloria, Anuradha, Munisha, Sunita, Nina, Dhanashri, Minal, Savitri, Vani, Karthik, Nisha, Himangani, Vasanti, Priya, Himani. Yeah, so welcome everyone. And so let's get to the tune tale for today. So I'm sure that you must have recognized who this lady is who's eating what seems to be some circular sort of food. So I guess you can make out who she is. Hi, Sunita.
Yeah,
Hi,
Sunita is
Bardhan.
talking about this actually.
Okay, okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. I thought
Yeah,
she was
thank
talking
you.
about
Yeah,
your
thank
tune
you.
tale.
That was one from the series where I painted women and birds, Sunita. Welcome, Bardhan. A beautiful quote. We always start with such an yes, amazing vibrations. Thank you so much, Divine.
Hi,
Karthik.
Lakshmi.
God helps who help themselves, but God blesses who help others. Just my thought, which just popped in my mind.
Well said.
I think there is telepathy here, Karthik. Hello, everybody. Hello, Bardhan. And to our lovely friends, Gloria, uh, Minal, Divine, Gloria. You like this Golgappa one, right?
Hi, Lakshmi.
Welcome, Lakshmi. Golgappa auntie.
Jaya fights
Jaya
with
fights
almost
with
everyone.
almost everyone. Yes.
Hi, all.
Welcome, Yvonne. Yeah. So let's go to the first piece of news. You will see here the pictures of this man and Aftab. Okay, Aftab is from a particular community, and many people. You must please understand one thing: that many people are trying to slot it as something that was wrong with him. Friends, please understand that this is a clear case of love jihad. There is nothing wrong with this boy. He has been advised. And this is a part of the how love jihad works. They actually trap Hindu women, through date apps, through different various sources in colleges, in schools, and they woo them with presents and gifts and lavish lifestyles. And then after that, when they are trapped, first they put Hindu names and they trap them. And once they are in a relationship, they are estranged from their parents. And after they are removed from their parents, Then they become alone. They cannot complain to anyone. Then they will start converting them and beating them. If they do not listen to them and do not eat non-vegetarian, then they are harassed and sometimes even gang raped by the whole family. You know, and there are many cases like this. Here also, this man is very cool. You will see in each and every scene, he is very cool. Why? Because he has the support of his group of people who have helped him to cut this woman into pieces. And this is a planned effort by a group of people, which is very well pre-planned, and it is to terrify Hindu women, and also understand that, see, this is another this thing to eliminate Hindu women. And another this thing is also three other aspects. This is one. Second is the dark web, and third is organ trade. All this is linked. This has happened in Kerala. This has happened in Bangalore. Then another case has also happened, and this is the another similar case. So these are all copycat cases, and these are told. See, in the mosques, the mullahs have sent circulars saying that a Brahmin woman is worth 1.5 lakhs, and a Shudra girl is around 50,000, and a Christian girl is around 10,000, and then they get money and they get paid for that. This is conversion. After conversion, then if they don't go along, then they are killed. So please do not go with the mainstream media news, because now what the mainstream media is doing, I've been noticed, they're very clandestine. What they're doing is, now they are comparing it to some old case from Canada or America, and saying that Hindu man killed his wife, and this is the same case. So please do not be fooled by the mainstream media. Please understand, study the thing of love jihad. All the people who are, talking about Sanatana Dharma, there are whole people doing selfless work on this. Even you look at Kajal. Kajal is speaking only about this, love jihad. So please listen to her speeches. You will understand the kind of, a terrible thing that is behind this whole case. So now let's do let's see what's happened in the latest. Now, the grisly murder case of 26-year-old Shraddha continues to reveal gory details. According to the latest updates, Aftab, Shraddha's live-in partner, has confessed to the Delhi police that after chopping the body, he burnt her face to conceal her identity. He also confessed that he had searched on the internet for ways to dispose of a body after murder. Now, here what I want to tell you is, friends, they have shown pictures of surgical gloves, surgical knife. So this means this is all done with precision to take out the organs, okay? And this is also, organs are also traded on the dark web. So there is a mission here, Yes, so let's go back to this. And the missing parts, I've gone for missing parts, and the DNA testing is going on. In yet another loop in the Shraddha Walker murder case, the Southern District Police of Delhi has contacted their eastern counterparts in a bid to match the DNA sample of chopped parts. Yes, yes. So that now what has happened is the Southern police has contacted the eastern counterparts in a bid to match the DNA sample of the chopped parts, including a human head, which the latter had recovered earlier in June. According to the sources, the East Delhi police had found a chopped head and a hand in the Trilokpuri area of Pandav Nagar police station of the national capital in June this year, which was nearly a month after Shraddha was murdered. In the East Delhi case, the police were not able to ascertain whose body parts they were because of the tampered state of the recovered body parts. The body parts found in East Delhi were sent for DNA test, and the forensic report will be coming soon. The bones found in Mehrauli forest have also been sent for DNA test. The police will match the DNA report of all the pieces found at both these places and will try to ascertain if they found the body parts were part of Shraddha. The sources said the Southern District Police had contacted the Eastern District Police in this regard. Accused of butchering his live-in partner, this 28-year-old food blogger by profession is now being likened to notorious serial killer and sex offender Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy, who raped, mutilated, and murdered scores of people. Now, these are the words of the mainstream media. Now, an avid follower of crime shows, Aftab allegedly killed his live-in partner Shraddha after a quarrel over the marriage, and said the idea of chopping her body into 35 pieces were inspired by American crime TV series Dexter, which I am telling you is crap. Okay, this is what they want you to believe. This is what this man wants you to believe. This is what the community wants you to believe. Please do not be taken by these words. Born and brought up in Mumbai, Aftab lived along with his younger brother Ahad, father Amin, and mother Munira Ben in Unique Park Housing Society in the Vasai suburb. Residents of the society recall that the brothers used to fight often, but there was nothing more significant about his personality that would give an inkling about his diabolical side. A graduate from LS Raheja College in Mumbai, he shifted to Delhi earlier this year, only after he met Walker. Aftab, who has a page on Instagram by the name Hungry Chokro, which has 29.1k followers, met Walker through an online dating application called Bumble. Later, they started working for the same call center in Mumbai and fell in love, but their families objected to the relationship as they belonged to different faiths, prompting the couple to move to Mehroli earlier this year. On 18th May, the couple had an argument over marriage, which escalated and Poonawala killed her. The next day, he purchased a saw and a 300-liter refrigerator. Aftab had studied hotel management and was trained in handling sharp knives, as he had undergone a 2-week training on how to cut meat. He applied the know-how to chop Walker's body into 35 pieces. He then went on to cut her pieces for 2 days. He would pack the refrigerator's deep freezer with the pieces and put the remaining ones in the bottom tray. After some time, he would take the frozen pieces out to deep freeze those kept in the tray. He also used incense sticks and room fresheners to suppress the foul smell. Police said that he used to take out the chopped pieces, pack them in polythene bags, and take them to the forest in a backpack. He would go to the jungle at around 2 a.m. and return a couple of hours later. He repeated this for around 20 days, an official said. Police have described him as sharp-minded, who's more comfortable answering them in English, though he knows Hindi. Staying active on Walker's social media account helped him to conceal the murder, but it was only a matter of time before he ran out of luck and the police came knocking at his door. Now, see here, friends, I want you to clearly realize one thing. What mainstream media is trying to do, especially people like NDTV, Times Now, they are trying to cover the truth, DNA. They are all trying to cover the truth and compare it with deadly murders that have happened in the West. Now, this is not that sort of murder because it has happened so many times in India that it is enough for our police, if they're not stupid, to find out the link. So don't think that this was, just she fell in love and he, decided to marry her. She had asked many times, she had asked her friends many times to save her from the abuse that she was facing. He was beating her up and that he would one day kill her. She had confessed this to her friends. So how come he's saying that it was only because he refused her marriage that he killed her? So please do not believe all this crap. Straight away, there is only one thing. It is love jihad. One way or not, the police have to prove it. Now, the police can't be stupid just taking his opinion or some mainstream media's opinion. They have to do a complete, test on all the people they were involved with. So let me just take a few comments. Welcome, Maya. Is also the same thing. Minal, also the same thing. What if this is not his first case? More than psychopaths, sociopaths are more dangerous. Myself the same. What if he was a cannibal also? More than, yes, okay. How depraved he was, much more than a psychopath, this killer. नमस्कार मीना जी, बहुत दिनों के बाद आपका ब्लॉग लाइव देखने का मौका मिल रहा है. थैंक यू धर्मेंद्र. हाँ धर्मेंद्र, रोज 1 बजे हिंदी में भी इसका रेपिटेशन होता है. Bardhan, and the body pieces and his own blood in the same fridge. My God, he's a cannibal. I have doubt about his family too. Good evening, Nitish. Welcome. What is this gruesome murder? Is a toolkit by the Congress. They can, yes, this is another likely thing, Karthik, to spread terror because it is under Modi ji's rule. Such a heinous crime. Finally, someone is saying what I said. I don't have the guts to hear about this murder on TV. Minaji, you relate well by explaining why it was done. Thank you so much, Nina. See, what is happening, Nina, please understand. In mainstream media, they are making it a hangama. It is not a hangama. There is no need for any masala for this. Simple, straightforward conversion by force. And if they don't agree, kill them. High time the judges in Supreme Court decided that they should get a taste of their own medicine. Aftab should be cut into pieces just like he has cut her into pieces. One man, if he's cut into pieces like this, the next man will shiver before he does it. You know, this has to be a tooth for a tooth, nothing else. You know, terrible.
So the most important thing is it is not only Aftab. There are a group of other people who is helping Aftab.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So the police should, give some third-degree torture to Aftab and
Yes,
extract information from him.
and now they're doing some testing also. Let us see. Nitesh is saying she knows about his addiction of different females. They argue about that as normal, but jihad is, yes, totally, Nitesh. See, this girl, according to her father, it's a very simple girl. She had nothing peculiar about her. The moment she joined this telephone company and when she started dating this guy, that's when the change comes. You know what these men try to do? They try to make the woman very fashionable so that you believe that she has no morals. Now, if you see a nice lady wearing a bindi and a sari and all that, you know that she's very moral. So if you make her very fashionable, make her wear low neckline dresses and all, then you'll say that she's loose. You see, so he changed her dressing style. He even got her to pierce her lips. You see, so this is all a modus operandi to tell you that Hindu women are sluts, which is what Bollywood is doing. See the connection, please. If you see this connection, you will know that they are trying to see. Yesterday, Bardhan put a very good comment. Bardhan said that, there was a birthday party of Amrita Arora where she cut a cake where there was a phallic, this thing, projection which she had to suck. So now these are all Hindu girls, okay? You're talking about Amrita Arora, Kareena Kapoor, okay, Karishma Kapoor, Malaika. Were there no Muslim girls in this? Okay. Now in Bollywood, they're telling us that all these Hindu girls are randis. Okay, that is their language. They are prostitutes. So what happens? You will start treating them like sluts. So what are we trying? People like us are fighting this. We are telling you that, our women are to be respected. They have to be loved. They are mothers, their sisters, their wives, their daughters. They are the ones who take care of you. Without women, you're nothing. It starts with a mother, So the more we are fighting for this, the more they are trying to tell us that your women are loose. Why do you think this Urfi, from where did this Urfi come? Urfi has been generated from this Urdu wood mind, depraved mind, where they want to see a woman as a slut. Please, I wish that, however, I think about 148 people are watching. Please try to understand this. Spread the message. And please, always, whenever you speak to others, please respect the women. Teach your children, your sons, to respect women. Never to look down upon them. Never to insult them. It has to be two-sided. Women have to also respect men. Because nowadays it's also becoming that women are abusing men. So here, this is a very clear case of trying to make her look like a modern woman, who, got into sex, without marriage. So can you imagine how bad she is? If you look at her, Jenny, just go back to the pictures. Yeah, if you look at her pictures, she's an innocent girl. You look at this picture, she is an innocent woman who enjoyed life. And look at this man, he's such a calculating man, who are all caught in this mission to make money. Don't even think that they're bothered about religion. They're only bothered about making money. Look at him. See, you can make out that he has got so much of sinister motive within him. And he has exploited our women. Don't allow this to happen. Fight louder. Talk loudly. Don't be scared to talk about it. Aftab was used. Yes, and he was bringing in girlfriends when this girl's body was in the fridge. So it is not that he is attached. They are telling them, bring more people, bring more women. We want to see more cases like this. In Bangalore, what happened? The girls, who was in love with a Hindu, the girl's brother trapped the boy, chopped him into pieces, threw him all over, the state. What happened in Kerala? They said it was a sacrificing, ritual, but it was the same thing, cut into pieces, and with the precision of a surgeon's knife. So, what all is involved here? Who are the people who are cutting these people? They come from a particular community. Now, the Supreme Court will have to change their rules because now they've not seen the murders like this before. So, if such murders are happening in India, they have to also put such a penalty where they get the same amount of punishment, where they feel what they gave the victim. Let's take a few comments, Jerry.
Yeah, so all this is because we are tolerant, which is changing at a fast pace. Well said, Vani. Actually, Aftab's previous girlfriends all should also inquired. Okay, yeah, you mean to say that yeah, they should sort of give information to police so that it will help the case. Muslim cleric has always said these live-in relationships are causing evil, says
Well, we know what you're up to, Mr. Cleric. We know your modus operandi. We have seen even the pamphlets that you spread, saying that a Brahmin woman is worth this much. They're saying go and woo her and take her into a relationship. Telling all bakwas. Any such Muslim men committing these crimes should be sent to Saudi Arabia for punishment. Komal, while you say what you say is, I know, with a lot of anger, but this kind of this thing has to be rules have to be new rules have to be made at the court level. Otherwise, this will continue. The best punishment is yes, electric chair. But why mullah hiding face, even a blogger? Good evening, everybody. Bollywood was the first one to start with the pairing of a particular community hero with heroines who are not from the community. Yes. Live-in relationship is not in our culture. Yes, 100% true.
And this is a very good comment, friends, from Sanju, that girls should be educated properly about all these traps. Watching your channel will be a good idea. If they watch other mainstream channels, they will be misguided, says Sanju. Yes.
Yeah. In fact, Sanju, in NDTV, they're not even mentioning the name of the man. Times of India did not even mention his name. They just said a man. So you understand, they're trying to cover up. Good evening,
Sanju.
Yeah. Danashi, why Aftab's parents left that flat left? Yes, they're planned. See how your mind is going. Yeah. If you Google love jihad in Hindi, there are many suicide cases. Shame on Shanti Doots for killing Hindu. See, here also, Sophia. See, if you look at, these are only a small number of cases we are talking about. If you look at TikTok, so many TikTok artists have been killed. And if you look at it, it's a shame because they're all in the age between the age of 18 to 22. And they're all beautiful girls. They become very popular. Then they're befriended by these men, okay, who say they will take care of their career and help them make money, by making them models or actresses. And in the process, they kill them. So this is very, very bad. I mean, for our religion, our people. What is happening to our girls? Is there any book on this issue? Many, Dhanashri. See, if you go into Twitter, you will find hundreds of people talking about this. As you said, it is a well-planned murder. His family is also involved. Yes. What if the NDT people have converted to Islam? Check the records of Rajdeep. He may have changed his name to Razak. Criminals are becoming more educated by watching crime patrols.
Good evening,
Usha. New rules on lines of Shariat. Yes. Sharing says, welcome.
Welcome, Sharing.
Savitri, the real ghost or Dracula will get scared of this Aftab. Yes, creepy demon. Is there any book on this? Yes, please. You will find many, Dhanashri. The love jihad also has a human trafficking angle. Now, Dhanashri, since you said that, all this, started since got access to the industry. Now here, let me tell you, how did this word love jihad come? This word love jihad came from Kerala because that is where this all started. and many women were killed. Many women were sent to the Arab states as wives of ISIS. That's how it all started. Even Sona, yes, was a TikToker, yes. The love jihad also has a human trafficking angle. Absolutely. After they are useless, then they're sent to the Gulf as dancing girls. His parents moved away. They are untraceable now. So where the hell did these people go? Like Toko. Sharing. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next part of the news today.
Yeah, so friends, we have after Puja Bhatt is joining Rahul Gandhi on Bharat Jodo Yatra. Now, guess who's joined him? It is Riya Sen. She was an actress and she has joined, Rahul Gandhi in Maharashtra's Akola district. And she walked along with Rahul Gandhi and she wrote that grateful to be part of this initiative that is focused on bringing the people of the country together. Thank you for championing this bold initiative in a show of unity. This is what Riyasan said. And the yatra began at 6 a.m. So it's really funny that all these, Bollywood people are joining Rahul Gandhi on his march in Bharat Jodo Yatra. And
It seems
it's
as
kind
though
of
he has not
hilarious.
changed his clothes also. He's in wearing the same t-shirt and pants since the last so many days or months.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like he's grown his beard and he's changed his look, and it seems that he's trying to indirectly copy Narendra Modi himself. So he seems to be a silent admirer of Narendra Modi.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a
Sophie.
few comments.
Yeah. Sophia says, Minaji, here in the UK, so many cases of Hindu and Sikh women getting trapped by Shanti Doots. These cases never make it in any news. Some of the girls are young as 10 years. Sophia, I've been reading about this for a long time. This is the grooming gang. They're all Pakistanis. They came into Pakistan, and what they do is they trap young girls from the age of 10 to above, and they pick them up from estranged homes where parents are they are single parents or parents are fighting or some sort of a problem. And what they do is they woo them and give them gifts, pick them up, then drop them, and slowly when they get trust, saying that this is man older, much older to them, they start trusting them like a brother or a father. That is when they start exploiting them. They take them and they start gang raping them. And then once that is done, they start making money, by giving them drugs and making other men use these children. Now, this has happened to Sikh children, and this has happened to a Hindu and also mostly UK girls. And as I told you, Tom Robinson was fighting for this, and many a times he was put in jail because he used to take the photos of these criminals and put it in social media. He was such a brave man. I don't see him anymore. I don't know what has happened of him. But I believe that the present UK Prime Minister is taking this very seriously.
Rishi Sunak. Yeah, Bharat Jodo should be changed to Bharat Chodo, says Savitri.
Please,
Yeah.
Gandhi family, please leave.
My office people were discussing about this case. They said he got inspired from some movie, so we should not watch these serials after this session. I will share your channel link and ask them, says
Yeah.
Sanju.
See, you know what they're doing, Sanju? Just because he said that he was inspired by Dexter series, it is like, Shah Rukh Khan tells you, I saw Patan, I was influenced by some movie, so we all believe him. Are the police so foolish? Are the mainstream so foolish? Watch your channel, okay. Modi ji gives bail to every criminal, he needs to punish them. No, he is not given bail to.
I mean, like,
Judiciary is totally different from the government. So please do not make such,
I mean, like,
sweeping statements.
if that's the case, a lot of people see, violent serials like Game of Thrones, where people decapitate heads. So, do you think that all the people watching Game of Thrones should go out and murder people? Is that does that make sense?
Mhm.
So, yeah, so let's get to the next piece of news. And friends, this is quite hilarious. So you can see this is the real up-to-date picture of Shah Rukh Khan, and you can see, from his face that he's got wrinkles, and his face
Looking
seems
very
to
old.
be, oh, yeah. So apparently, this is what was written regarding this picture, which was leaked out, and it seems that this is a PR sort of exercise, I believe, and it seems that this picture was leaked out, and certain people said, breaks my heart to when I see my parents growing old. It's not always about looks. Sometimes it breaks your heart because aging is a sign they won't be around longer and time with them is getting shorter. I guess it works the same with fans and their favorite actors. And this is what, you know, the latest PR exercise of Shah Rukh Khan's PR group is to get some sympathy from people by showing this picture of him, being aged. So that's the and so coming to the next piece of the news is with regards to Shah Rukh Khan and Taliwali Mami. So I believe you can take this one.
Yeah. Jaya Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan memorably worked together in the hit film Kabhi Khushi, Kabhi Gum, but later had a public war of the words when she called his 2014 release Happy New Year one of the most nonsensical films that she had ever seen. Speaking at a Mumbai Literature Festival at a session titled The Failure of Literature Informing Current Cinema, she said that she only watched Happy New Year because her son, Abhishek, was in it. I told him he's a great actor if he can act stupid in front of the camera like that. I can't be a part of what is being done in films these days, and hence I don't do films anymore. I couldn't do it, but he did it so freely. I was impressed. Of course, I went and told the producer and the main actor of the movie that I'd never seen a movie which was more nonsensical than this one. She also applauded Shah Rukh for being quick witted. He was so quick, amazing man. He said, Jayanti, not more nonsensical than Amar Akbar Anthony. I said it would be entertaining. Amar Akbar Anthony is a film I love watching. If you want to laugh, you don't take back home anything you watched in theatre. It was later reported that Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek, and Aishwarya had tried apologizing to Shah Rukh for her comment, but he was in no mood to forgive them. Shah Rukh has dismissed such reports and written on Twitter, I have not read a more crappy made up piece of journalism lately. Further disproving the negative reports, he joined the Bachchan family on the stage at the opening ceremony of the Kolkata Film Festival the same year. Abhishek has often spoken about his mother's honest reactions to his work. In an interview with The Good Times earlier, he said, she's very honest, but with me, because I'm her son, and there is all Maki Mamta vibe going on. If she doesn't like my work, she doesn't say anything. So she said a few words, which I think that's a very, very good sign. Now, here I would like to tell you when Shah Rukh Khan says that this was a lie, I would like to tell you very clearly this was something that she had said in public. So he cannot deny it. She said in public, in some chat, on stage, that, it was a useless movie and she didn't know why her son had taken that. So now he's lying through his teeth, which he usually does. So we are not surprised with the smuggler, sorry, the Shah Rukh Khan, the man who brought in so many watches. These people are only actors, they are not celebrities or stars. Actually, Jaya
Yes,
Bachchan was very right. This
yes,
Happy New Year
Dhanashree.
movie was a yes. And Hakla's blinded fans go gaga over him. In other words, he's a cheater, cheating with VFX and cheating in airports. Hakla is a dubious devil, says Bardhan. Bardhan, rampant smoking, drinking trials, you age much faster than you think.
Hi,
Welcome,
Sarita.
Sarita. I had watched the speech of Kajal Hindustani, where she was speaking very blunt. Yes, she's a
Yes.
very huge advocate on love jihad. Hi,
Hi,
Aquila.
Dylan.
JB is right. At least she is criticizing at the right place. Yes. Happy New Year. Abhishek Role was so much like a foolish man. Yes. We should call SRK as Gadi Chor. Gadi Chor. It was Jaya who introduced SRK into movies. Let us go to the next piece of news, Jerry.
I don't think how is that possible, Nina? That how can Jaya introduce SRK? He was famous in some serial, I believe
No,
in
he came
Doordarshan.
actually. Hema Malini introduced him into
Yeah, Hema
serials.
Mani.
It was it was he came in as a Jawan in one of the serials, and that's how he came in.
Yeah, it was Hema Mani, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
With
not
the
sure whether
blessings of
Happy New
Rahul
Year
and
was a success, but it was released. Now it will be a flop movie. Hema Malini gave him a break. Yes. Uh, Karthik says, Happy New Year was more embarrassing movie I've ever seen in theaters. Imagine watching with family. Gadi Chor is suitable, yes. Hema
Yes.
introduced. Dil Asha Ashna Hai was the movie, I think. Yes. Jaideep, can we take the next piece of news?
Yeah. So, friends, now the next lady who has married, who was going to, marry, I guess, a rich businessman after Mauni Roy, is Tamanna Bhatia, and apparently Tamanna Bhatia has made her choice of selecting a very rich businessman. Now she will wed a businessman, from Bombay, and while there's no details as to who that person is, it is doing the rounds, and apparently, so from this we can make out that there's a certain pattern in Bollywood where all these Bollywood actresses, they marry for the purpose of money, and they only marry very very rich businessmen, and because they want to sustain that kind of lifestyle, right, a very lavish lifestyle. And we have seen this in the case of Hansika Motwani. We have seen this in the case of Mauni Roy, and now they also marry very the Indian cricketers, like very successful ones, like Virat Kohli, and so on. So even you had what's that the girl's name who went after Rishabh Pant,
Yes. Urvashi
Urvashi
Rotela.
Rotela. So it's all like all these marriages are, like you said, a business contract where they get benefits.
Yes.
So now it's Tamana. So
Yes, it's the next third of this woman. Timesy, they say, is heavily into compromising for movie roles. The most recent one being with Madhur Bhandarkar. There was a blind item, yes. Jaydevji, it has been happening
yes,
for a long time. Mumtaz married a businessman. Tamanna has acted in Bollywood movies, and she has acted in Sajid Khan's movie. From that, he doesn't take any actress who doesn't sleep with him. Guess most marriages are contracts. Those few long lasting so called are only together perhaps for prestige. Now, friends, I'd like to tell you about a very gory incident, but it is important that you know about it. Now, four Muslim men gang rape a minor. One of the accused aunt washed a victim's clothes to cover up the crime in Hyderabad. So let me just read this out for you. A shocking gang rape of a minor case reported from Hyderabad in June has gone virtually unnoticed, coming close on the heels of the Jubilee Hills gang rape involving sons of an AIMIM MLA and the Waqf board head, among others. This case occurred in Chandrayan Gutta police station area of Hyderabad Old City, Owaisi's stronghold. As per the report, the four accused, Ajaz, Abu, Salar, and Firoz, were presented before a local court and remanded in judicial custody at that time. Current state of the case is unknown, but what makes this case even more shocking than usual is that the aunt of one of the accused, Firoz, was involved in covering up the crime. The 14-year-old girl, minor girl, had gone to her grandmother's house, who scolded her for venturing out late in the night. So the girl started walking back to her home when some hooligans started passing lewd comments at her. This is when the two of the accused approached her, offering to help her reach home. They took her to an eating joint for dinner and later took her to a room in a secluded place close to Pahadi Sharif, a Sufi Dargah, before raping her. The other two accused joined the associates and they too sexually assaulted the girl in turns. After the assault, Firoz took the girl to his aunt's house. His aunt allegedly washed the victim's clothes and thus tried to screen the evidence in the sexual assault case, a police officer said. Later, the girl was dropped in the Chandrayan Gutta area. Initially, the police registered a case of missing person after her parents approached them. Later, the sections of law were altered to kidnap and gang rape. A case was also registered against Feroz's aunt for screening evidence. In the case, she was absconding as per reports at that time. More cases from the Pahadi Sharif and Hyderabad Old City. On May 31st this year, cab driver Kalim Ali and his friend Lukman gang raped an 11-year-old girl at Muslim colony in Konduk. The minor who lives with her grandmother in Mogulpura had left home to visit her parents at Pahadi Sharif when she was lured by a cab driver who raped her with his friend. In another case, a 16-year-old girl was raped in the limits of Kalapatar police station on May 31st. The accused Mohammed Sfian, 21, working as an events manager, had lured the victim to his home when she was returning home from her job at a textile shop near Charminar. So here, friends, again, what you see, this is a pattern, and the more you try to understand the situation, please spread awareness. Make sure that little children don't go alone, especially at night. Always go with them or don't send them alone. Similarly, don't leave them at home alone when people are monitoring your house. So these are things that you need to be very careful about. No idea why she says her kids and hubby still in USA while she is here in Pune. She says koi adhura wishes abhi bhi baki hai. This is about
Yeah, so friends, coming to the next piece of news
just
is,
one more point, Jaydev. I just let me.
yeah,
Usha Parpuri says the Hyderabad victim had gone to a pub where these guys harassed her but convinced her to go with them in the van. Later, they stopped at a eating joint. Yes. Please go ahead, Jerry.
yeah. So many people are not aware that Jacqueline Fernandez had a boyfriend from the Gulf country. Now, Jacqueline Fernandez once dated Bahrain's Prince Sheikh Hassan, and his net worth is $11 billion. Now, Jacqueline before was dating this Sheikh Hassan bin Rashid, and if reports are to be believed, she spent 2 years in Dubai, and during that period, she was in a relationship with this Bahraini prince, and he's one of the wealthiest men in Dubai, and he has 11.5 US billion dollars, and he given Jacqueline a lot of expensive gifts and pure love. That's what they call it. And but it didn't materialize as Jacqueline moved to India, and she acted in Bollywood, and then after that she he I mean like Jacqueline met Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and now ED is after her. So uh, I mean, from this, what do you understand that Jacqueline Fernandez has always been after rich business
Yeah.
people, men of
Without a
power.
doubt. Yeah. She's a gold digger.
Yeah, she's a gold digger, and she is also seen in the our farmhouse, in the Panvel farmhouse. So,
Yeah. Yes.
uh,
And look at, she's also been with the Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and also the fact that, see, the way she so greedy for gifts, as if she's never seen gifts in her life. And she wants a horse. Where is she going to ride the horse? To heaven.
yeah. So, hi, stylish boy. I'm very much here. So, thank you.
Ah, okay. So, yes, but if we do, we are asked to be secularist. You don't need to, this is again from the Rig Veda, is that you don't need to listen to anybody or abide by what they think. You be yourself, Jivan. You don't need to be anybody else but yourself. From whatever we know, when you come online, I think you're a very, very intelligent person. Okay, Sophia. Must keep atmosphere at home so daughters feel they can talk about anything with the family.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe Jackie was much aware about the economy of Sri Lanka. That's why so many
Oh,
dalliances.
yeah.
Yes.
She could
Maybe,
be an
yes.
economist of Sri Lanka. So,
Yeah. UK has menacing issues on rapes by peaceful community by grooming gangs from Pakistan. Earlier, government was silent for vote bank politics. Europe also silently. Here, let me tell you, Parul. See, when this refugee status started building up in Europe, what they did was these people would, in Europe, they have a lot of these carnivals and all. So what they would do is these young women, they go to pubs and they drink and they come out late at nights. So what they would do is they would surround these girls, and alienate them from the main crowd, and they would touch them and molest them, and sometimes they were beaten up, and and the police would not mention the names of the people who molested because it was against the German rules or against the rules of the European government. So what happened? These people were able to escape freely, And you should have seen women's eyes were broken. My God, they were gouged out. You can't. If you see the photos, and now what has happened is many of these places have said that they don't want these peacefuls anymore. It has come to such a position. Grooming is rampant in the UK. Yes, pub culture is spoiling it all. Let Yogi ji be made PM of UK just for a month and let him be given a free hand. See what he will do to these Pakistanis. Yes. Ma'am, not only Jacqueline, even Karina married Saif only for money, dumping Shahid,
Yes.
who was a boyfriend that time. I can help talking to those children who don't listen. I offer myself in service for those families. Deepika dated Siddharth Malya before entering in Bollywood. Maybe it's their commitment given by Mafia.
Yes.
Was it? Yes, Taharush, yes. That thing is called Taharush, where they, slowly go around a woman and they isolate her and they abuse and molest her and gang rape.
I believe that happened in one of the New Year's party in Bangalore a few years
Yes,
back.
many in Germany, or yes, in Bangalore also. Yes.
Yes.
Why don't Syria or UAE or Saudi take such peaceful? They will throw them out. Why is Tamanna married Sajid? Rolling eyes. I will faint.
I don't think so stylish.
JF has chain of restaurants in Colombo and other parts at Sri Lanka. Still so greedy. Even not without my daughter is must read. Kerala movie on 32,000 girls sent to
Has
Syria
anyone seen the film Kerala movie?
is not getting approval to release. That's the
Oh
reason.
yeah, it's not. Yeah,
Just like Kerala movie on Mopla. Yes. Yes, it has happened in Bangalore. I am late, but still will view the full video later. So, on this note, we will call this session an end. Tomorrow, we'll have more news for you guys. And
and before
also,
that,
remember on Saturday, we have a very interesting session with Dr. Ganesh, and he will talk about black magic and the effects. So, please
and
join us on Saturday as well. Thank you,
yeah,
friends.
before that, I mean, please make sure to make a note of your questions. Make a list of questions to ask for Dr. Ganesh on Saturday regarding black
See
magic
you. So, yeah.
and its effects. And also, friends, don't forget to hit the like button as it will help us help the video reach more and more audiences. So
Yeah.
please do hit the like button and share this video with as many people as possible. That will help
Yeah.
us.
Minaji, your awareness of love jihad has brought so much light, has brought clarity. I hope youngsters become. Thank you so much, Nina. Whatever can help our youngsters, that is most important. Yes, we look forward to a Saturday. I also wanted to suggest that Doordarshan's Prasar Bharati has gone through a whole makeover and gives
Okay.
genuine news and promotes nationalism. The channel is free. Okay. When Bharat Thodo Yatra will end. See you tomorrow, friends.
Good night,
Good
Neelam.
night, Neelam, and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.